Peace, peace, y'all. I swear, every time, every week that happens, like I forget to turn my mic volume on because I have it off so that y'all don't hear what's going on and how I'm just ruffling stuff, trying to get stuff done in the background. But peace, y'all. Welcome to another episode. This is the sixth one. We've been here 6 times, y'all, of the 6 Degrees podcast, and where instead of separation, we choose to explore the ties that bind and focus on those things that keep us all connected. Like I said, this is episode number 6. I'm your host, Bel-Ami, and my guest tonight, my brother VFerg. Stay tuned to learn more about him, find out how we and maybe even you are connected. I have this spiel set up in my head, and it goes so much better. It goes so much better, like when I'm thinking about it instead of when I'm actually. Okay, hush your mouth. You are now tuned in to the 6 Degrees podcast. However, you may be watching this: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We go live each and every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you're on YouTube, take the time. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, hit that little bell icon so you can be reminded of when we have new videos coming. What else? What am I missing? What am I missing? Share this. Share it with the whole world. Tell everybody about it. It's dope. It's crazy. It's a wild time. Anyway, as you can see, my temperature today is all over the place. It's always the first question I ask I think it's essential to understand how we can connect with each other based on what our temperature is. My temperature today has fluctuated greatly between like 90, like 98. No, not 98, because that's like where your body temperature is. No, I'm like 108, like a Phoenix, Arizona 108, where you just mad and hot and sweaty and all the way down to like, you know what I'm saying, like a 65. I woke up this morning like a 65. I was cool. But then let me show you what happened. This right here. Do you see this? This took me over 100 degrees right here. Over 100. Easily. Maybe even 200. It was a 200-degree moment. I promise you it was. Broke my damn guitar. And guess what? I was playing the song. Every Little Thing It's Gonna Be All Right. Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. Can you believe that? I was playing the song, put my guitar down. It fell forward and broke. And then instantly I forgot everything that the song was telling me to do. I had to be reminded. Shouts out to my wife, Malika, for reminding me, yo, listen, how you gonna play the song and then get mad that the guitar broke? No, it's gonna be all right. It is going to be all right. Anyway, I say all that to say my temperature's been all over the place. Let us know, drop in the chat. Let me know what your temperature is tonight. You can drop an emoji, you can drop a number, whatever. Just let me know what your temperature was. And throughout the night, I'm gonna be checking the chat, make sure it's active. We keep the chat popping right here on the 6 Degrees podcast. Also, if you have any questions or comments for myself or my guest who you will meet here very shortly, make sure you drop them in the comments. Also, if I haven't said it already, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and share on all your platforms. Without any further ado, I would like to welcome my guest for the evening, and my brother. I really can't tell. There's not enough superlatives to say about this man, and yeah, he's that dude. So I want to welcome to the show, 6 Degrees podcast. I still need an applause. Remind me, somebody drop in my DM and be like, yo, get an applause situation going. Get you like an applause so I can, hey, it's cooler that way when people come in. Anyway, my brother, Mr. VFerg. What up, bro? Oh, hold on. There we go.
Peace. What's happening?
Peace, brother. It's good to see you, man.
Yes, indeed. Man, I'm feeling that temperature check, man. Yo, I like that.
What's your temperature tonight, man?
Man, I'm coming in at a smooth 100 with a breeze. You know what I'm saying? Like that, not that outside 100, but that internal body heat. Like it's cool. Everything is. The tech stuff was fun to work out. But when I see you live, it feels like a stage. So I get that tingle like we about to hit the stage or something.
Bruh.
So it's cool to be. It's a little funny to be sitting down right now. I feel like I should be.
I feel like you should be up, moving around or something, right?
I'm kind of faking it right now, holding it in.
So first of all, you're the first person I've ever heard say a smooth or a cool. What'd you say? I'm a smooth 100. Like, really?
Smooth 100.
Smooth 100. We got some folks coming in. Optimal Wellness. 55 degrees, comfy, chill. I like that.
Yeah, brother Vic, Optimal Wellness.
I could use. Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
What up? And yes, he did say the universe tried me. Universe tried me tonight, man, with that guitar situation. But you know what? Every little thing is gonna be all right.
Man, I felt like your child broke a leg or something, man. I feel for you, man.
Bruh, that's what it felt like, man. It really, like, and you know it's crazy because I set it on my stand and it wasn't secure. I still had it plugged in because I was actually doing some recording. Set it on the stand, and I guess the weight from I don't know. It's just whatever, man. It's forces. It was forces that were working.
I hear you getting tight, man. Yeah, let it go, man. Three little birds, bro.
I'm trying. This is how we do it, though. We just got to talk through it. And I ran out the room, and I just hear it, boom, and I'm like, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm about to walk into something, and I walked in. And I was like, oh, it just fell on his face. I picked it up. I went to pick it up and I was like, oh no.
I've been there. I've been there.
And it's not like two parts that split. No, it's one part that broke. It anyway. We're not talking about
I,
that
I,
no more. We're not
so
talking
I
about
got a guy, man. I got a guy. Don't even worry about that. I got a guy.
dope. Well, VFerg, man. I look, I don't even know where to start really. I'm kind of flustered today. Um, but it's really cool, man, honestly, because when I started this podcast, it was um in an effort to really like highlight the people who I feel I know who to just need or in our conduits of this type of activity, right? And when I think of connection, like you are the quintessential connector, between not just like I introduce people to people, but like you connect different realms of like activity together. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm glad to have you on the show. I really want to get into it. I don't want to say too much before you get an opportunity to talk about it yourself. But yeah, bro, I just wanted to let you know that you are like the quintessential connector. Like this, you are the epitome of this podcast. And then just so happens that, this is the sixth episode, you know, and
Mhm.
I usually try to start around 9:06. Even though, that's not necessarily the time that y'all start things. But, I just found that interesting too. Anyway,
The oh 06, man. I'm feeling
that
that ice
'06,
cold, man. It got some A5A in there, man.
that
It's-
'06 goes hard, bro. And if you notice, um, the episode is titled Dear Old Morehouse.
mm.
And, I title every episode of the podcast after my first encounters with my guests. So, and, we talked about this slightly, like, do you remember how we met?
And it's all a blur, man. I'm telling you, anything past like 3 years, it starts like blending together. Because I think I've made up stories about how we met, actually.
And look, the cool thing too is I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I should name this Dear Old Morehouse, but should I? Because I don't even remember how we met. I just feel like I knew you before I moved here. And before I met you here, I knew who you were also because I was probably trying to be down at one point. So I just had to learn everybody's name. I probably know a bunch of names who I don't really need to know. A lot of information. But yeah. Well, what's the earliest of our encounters that you recall? One of them
Oh
doesn't have to be the earliest, but one of the earliest.
man, I'm trying to remember. Like I feel like it just started off as like a jam session just at the crib, man. Like because I just had so many bodies just through the apartment as far as music, creativity, and maximizing the space.
Yeah.
So I think it was just one of these like, yeah, just jam session nights. And then it was a thing of where, I felt like there was always a open mic situation or some kind of thing that I had going on or you had going, just required multiple people. And you were always just one of the ones that were just down. I was like, all right. Because for me, how I look at you at like as the I gotta say, almost like the special forces of music. Like
Mm,
there's some people you'll call, they'll be like, give me the notes and give me the chart and let me rehearse and like I'll think about the gig and how many people are gonna be there. Like, all right. But nah, man, I feel like I've called you literally hours before of like a 500 person show or something like wild, and you just
and
be
it
like, all
goes,
right, I'm down, I'm down.
bro. Listen, that's you know what I think in part is your energy too. You know what I'm saying? I think our energies align in that sense that we understand, or I guess, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a greater purpose here behind the performance itself, you know,
Hmm.
and it's beyond us and our comfort and our comfortabilities and our what we want to project and present to the world. But it goes beyond something like it's much greater. It's a much greater force that we contribute to
Hmm.
that, that we get the call just because we've contributed to it and or it's been contributed to us. And so like it's kind of like uh an obligation in a sense, right?
Hmm.
To art and creativity to like give of ourselves, even in times where it may be a bit uncomfortable. Conditions might not be the most perfect.
Hmm. Oh, now, yeah, you're speaking to my spirit right now. Like, I feel like that's almost the part where it's I don't know, I feel like it's almost like we've had church before. Like we've
Yeah.
literally had ceremonies and session, church slash ceremony slash, and it's something where I don't know. I feel like there is a bit of obligation in it, in the fact that just the fact that you're doing something on stage on a platform, I view it as like that's the gift. That's what I'm giving a group of people, an audience, and I feel the ability to control the, you can call it quote unquote the vibes, the connectivity, or whatever else. But after we're done, or even during the performance, like you're connecting to everybody in the room. You're gonna meet somebody new, and I like that barrier, to be able to break down that barrier. And there is no fourth wall at a show that I'm a part of. It's like, all right, you're interacting, you're there, you're in front, and that's where I connect to you, because you definitely break down that wall as a showman. It's not, it becomes more than like, all right, look at me, I'm cool, I'm on stage, I'm doing this. Like it just goes deeper past that, where it's like, all right, no. You know what's happening when I appreciate you with the talk backs. You're a master at getting the crowd to sing back. Like, so it's like, all right, this it's danger in this. I like this.
Yeah.
There's no being cool, sitting on the wall, not participating.
Nah, you gotta take your cool off when you come to the show, man. So I want to delve a little bit deeper into that, because that is when I first saw your show, right? And when I first encountered you, as like VFerg is performing his show that he's got, it was very much that inviting type of atmosphere, and it felt like I knew it was practiced, and it was definitely not. Uh, I don't know what am I trying to say. There was jazz elements to it, in that it was improvisational. However, it wasn't like unrehearsed. You know what I'm saying? It was like, no, we've practiced this, and this is why we can go on stage and be inclusive of all ideas. So tell me just a bit about how you developed that concept, and then yeah, just why you feel like that works for you.
Yeah. So for me, it's like a lot of it is about the respect for the people that I have on stage. So it's like, if you're on stage, it's not just the Vince Ferguson show. It's the everybody that's on stage. And my part of my brand of performing is, yeah, CPO, creative public offering. So it's like, if you're on stage, like what can you do as far as adding your element, adding your flair? Like we'll rehearse, but if the spirit says we need a little bit more guitar solo, like I feel like there becomes that psychic look where it's like, all right, you know what? All right, do that solo.
Mm,
That beam is like, it's okay, it's space for that. And then plus, it's the trust in the musicians that are there. And I can't even lie, man. Part of it is, I'm a thrill seeker, man. Like I might jump out of airplane every day if I didn't have music, or just like some degree of danger. So for me, like I feel like the crowd appreciates the danger. Like you're in it. Like something
mm.
could happen. The neck of this guitar could break off. I've had a fire on stage before on an outside show. Like just
Real talk.
real talk, real talk in Brooklyn. Yeah, and nobody has a fire extinguisher ever. It's just not one of those things that people. Yeah,
That don't sound like a Brooklyn happening. That sounds like a Bronx happening.
yeah.
Shouts out to my Bronx people.
Let's go. Let's go.
A fire on stage sounds like something that would happen in the Bronx.
Yeah, but I'm in it. But that degree of danger, like it can be rehearsed. But for me, I can't even front too, man. I feel like I got music ADD. My attention span will fade if we're rehearsing something too long. I'm not that dude that'll be like, all right, now you messed that chord up. I'm gonna fine you $50. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
not I'm not
yeah.
that. I'd rather it be you fully expressed on stage, giving your all, rather than like, all right, is this no perfect? Because
Mm.
if you're not having fun and you're on stage with me, like I feel like I didn't do my job.
Nah, listen, I understand that completely.
Hmm.
Now there's something that we talked about before, and I kind of put it in a teaser for the promo here, but thinking about CPO as like a professional tool as well. How do you bridge those two?
Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, we talked about it a little bit, and I've definitely shout out to, I got some people on here that have definitely been with me on some professional settings.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Julie in the building.
Julie,
Let's go.
she's shouting out CPO, and she also
Yeah, she
you are
know.
the great connector. Yes.
Yeah, and definitely Vic in here. He knows what time it is. So for me, it becomes a thing of, where like few times do people have the opportunity to share something raw of themselves and to be in a platform where it's like, even if they're not a performer, CPO started where we were doing poetry, we were doing it started off as an open mic,
Tell
so it
them what
became
CPO stands for.
CPO stands for Creative Public Offering. CPO, Creative Public Offering. So CPO is the show, is the act. It's what happens whenever you're in the space. So I almost think of it as almost like a musical circus. So you're within some storytelling element, but usually if we're touring or if we're doing a show, it's going to be other musicians or artists that get to be highlighted, and then it crosses over where it's a professional setting. Maybe it might be somebody just speaking, just doing like a speech or something that is an expression of themselves. But once you've created this environment of appreciating the value of what people have to offer in general, the fact that they shared it publicly, like once you're in it, create that environment, it becomes that quote unquote safe space. Then you can talk about anything. You can talk about, I don't know, climate change. You could talk about, I don't know, systemic racism. Like you can really get to it once you've done a type of activity that breaks down a barrier. And so that's where it's been blending, because I've also been entering in a more corporate spaces where the stiffness gets broken down by just creative facilitation.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the word I like to dabble in, and it's something where I feel like deep down everybody's like a little bit anxious to play in that realm. It's like, all right, I get to get loose a little bit. Like, all right, I'm not going to be judged if this is not perfect, but this is the raw me.
It's so interesting too because, and I think that you're the perfect person to like create that bridge, because you've entered into these professional spaces on a very like really tight side where everything had to be tight, buttoned up. Like you got a finance background, and so I can understand like the progression of, okay, these are my musical outlets that I need to give, but I see an environment where people really really need this part of me, and like you made that switch. Talk about that if you don't mind.
Yeah, so I'll talk about it, because shout out dear old Morehouse, my finance majors out there.
Yes, dear old Morehouse, dear old Morehouse. We pledge our
all the
lives to thee,
pleasure our lives, still
and
in it.
forever, yea, forever, give
Come
ourselves
on,
loyalty.
come on, we gonna make you do a solo, man. You get, I
True
can't wait for
forever,
alumni.
to old Morehouse shall we be. So
Yeah,
to bind each son the other into ties more brotherly.
brotherly. I'm about to,
Anyway,
you about to get me emotional up in here,
we
man.
got
Come on,
to do Holy Spirit. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part.
steadfast, honest, true.
Yes, to old
Yeah,
Morehouse and her ideals, and in all things that we do.
come on, in agreement.
Shouts out to all my HBCU people, but especially my Morehouse brothers.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, about that crossover though, man. So I mean, I feel like some of the training though, we had the creative folks in Morehouse, we had the music majors, all this other stuff. But I mean, we were hardcore, bro. Like I was in a suit, what, 3 times, 4 times out the week. We were just getting ready. Like I'm gonna be this, my power tie, and
Mm,
that was kind of the identity that carried over.
yeah.
And at Morehouse during senior year, I was an intern of an intern at a major studio. So that's how I learned how to produce. Shout out to Raymond Oglesby, my brother Ray, Razor Sounds, and also Make One. So like it was a thing of where at night I had to do the music, but
Bro,
then I get the corporate.
you were the intern of an intern?
I was an intern of an intern.
Ah, that's love right there. People ain't willing to do that no more.
Dog, it started at 12 a.m. That's when I wrote. That's when we had access. 12 a.m. Think of like no name rappers that you've never heard of. Everybody drunk, smoking weed, and like all you gotta do is press a button. It was
Yeah,
basic stuff. As an intern of an intern, the real intern might leave, and I'm there just like, yeah, it's pressing buttons, managing emotions in the studio. But just that engineering side, like that's where I learned. But taking that knowledge in a corporate, I had to tuck it in. I remember having to take my guitar to work and hide it. and like not being able to feel comfortable expressing that creative side of myself to my coworkers.
Wow.
And then something happened, right around, I don't know, 2011, 2012. Like I started just getting creative coworkers that, you know, that knew, and it was something I ended up playing out on my computer a session of something I produced, and my coworkers were just like stunned. They couldn't believe it. They were like, what, what are you doing here? Like you can't stay here. You can't. Well, one of my bosses just got real serious. Usually she's all like mean and crazy. She was like, "No, you cannot be one of us." Like, look at me in my eyes. She was like, "No, you cannot become one of us. Like,
Wow.
no, you need to get out and figure out like what else you need to do, but you can't stay here." So,
Wow.
so kind of just taking that at the same time as doing the corporate at night. Yeah, we were just doing the music. It was the unsustainable, like corporate drinking. I remember I had a roommate, and he had a job with Monster Energy. So we just drank Monster Energy drinks. So up
No,
to like 3 a.m. Oh no, yeah, I know. Bad for the system. I know. Young body, young body. But
it's even okay if you say we drank a monster a day, but when you say plural monsters, like that's bad news. It's set up for just a bad time.
just jittering in the morning.
All
Yeah.
day.
Talking too fast. so, so yeah, but that was the transition. Just being able to use corporate finances to be able to afford studio stuff.
Mm,
And then it became a balance where it was like, started getting music checks, started getting placements, and things started happening. I was like, oh, wait a minute, like there is money, and I'm paying off bills
mm,
using creative money, and just I don't know, I'd say just starting to develop just the attitude of not caring about looking cool on stage, because I'm not a rapper. Like I can rap, but I started off initially in a band doing more like rock music, just
mm.
straight rock with a blend of hip hop with Stereo Crowd, my first band up here.
Nice.
But but yeah, but just leading into that, the whole premise also with that was, all right, we're going to build a musical crew, a musical army that just we can roll up anywhere. And if we had the budget, we would literally take 15 people. We like Wu-Tang showing up, and still that just giving opportunities to younger artists or other people to just roll with us. And from there, yeah, that's how I developed just a musical crew up here.
I love it, man, because it's completely void of ego.
Hmm.
And it's like just out of the way of the music, and that's one thing that I we could stand to have more of, you know what I'm saying. I do want to take a quick moment and shout out Julie just dropped in a donation. I appreciate that. Listen, this is any donation you give,
Yeah.
donate multiple ways, right? If you've got Venmo, you can send Venmo to @Bel-Ami_music. If you've got Cash App, you can send it to the little $ Cash App, Bel-Ami Music all together.
Mhm.
Helps me keep the show going and just get the resources that I need to just even pay for the streaming services so that I can get it to y'all. But yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
so
You
much.
gotta,
Shout out to Julie. Also, if you don't have money to support, you can support by dropping a comment in the chat. You know, you can follow, like, subscribe, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and do that. I'd like to remind you, follow, like, subscribe on whatever platform you're viewing this. And yeah, we're here each and every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much, Julie, for that. And definitely want to acknowledge you on that. Hold on. Before we go a little bit further, yeah, I just want to holler at the people in the chat. I didn't get a chance to acknowledge them, but my brother Kadre is in the building. And Kadre, listen, if you've ever tuned in to any of my broadcasts, it's not official until Kadre is here. So Ferg
yo,
just made this official for you. Um,
yeah.
Dre's here. Your brother Vic is in the building. Optimal
Uh-huh.
Web is here. And my brother Eric Lewis is in the building. He produced my whole project.
Oh,
My
heck.
best friends. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Incredible bass player. He's a chef as well. We'll get into that. And he's actually going to be a featured guest on the podcast in a couple weeks. So y'all stay tuned for that. Um, but yeah, so we were talking about CPO, right? And how you bridge the two worlds together, even in the name, right?
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah,
instead
yep.
of,
Uh-huh.
instead of an IPO, which if you're in the finance is an initial public offering, where shares of stock are issued to the public. This is a creative public offering, which I think is so dope. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and DJ Star 22 shouts out, "What up, Vince?" That's Derek, by the way.
Yeah.
But
What's
yeah,
up?
I think that's really cool, man. And it's something you also said. You said music is flow. Music
Hmm.
is flow. What does that mean?
Yeah. So I'd say for me, it's kind of like that. Like people can, you can switch the words. You'd be like flow, vibe. You just you don't even have to define it. But if you're in a space where you allow yourself to, I would say, because it's a thing about giving yourself permission, where you allow yourself to really feel. Because I think there's a couple veils that usually you have to break down, where there's the veil of familiarity, where it's like, all right, oh, I don't know this artist, so I might not give them the same level of openness as Trey Songz. I don't know, somebody that you might have heard of. So, but once you get past that point where it's like, all right, you know what, I'm allowing my body to feel, then I feel like that part, once you start getting in that realm, like the perfect performance matters less. And then it's like that raw authenticity, like it can be felt. It's like, all right, like this is what I'm doing, what my crew's doing, which is that's the healing vibe. Like that's the thing I want you to, I don't ever want you to go to a show and not feel better than you did when you first came in.
Mm.
So that's what I mean by flow. It's like, all right, so you can take that part of it, and it's like, all right, you got a deposit of some kind because you got the raw CPO, creative offering, of
Yeah,
everybody on stage.
that's beautiful. I think of flow too, and when you said that, it immediately made me think of yoga.
Namaste.
And how the flow, you think of the flow, it's a flow through your body. It's not like
Mm,
happening to your body, it's through. You are the conduit of that flow. And I
mm,
think it's very indicative of, or representative of, your vibe, and why I always, when you call, I'm like, okay, I'm down. It's because I know, like, I'm gonna leave in a better space than I came. And even beyond that, I can like truly experience freedom, and have a moment of true freedom, however long or short it may be lived. Like it's gonna be freedom there. And I'm not the only one who's experiencing that. And I think that's what it's about, man. Like just being
yeah.
free
Man, you
in
being too chill about it. Nah, man. Nah, come on, dog. Nah, you're a musical
hey,
gangster, bro. Y'all don't even know. Like this man can turn on. Y'all don't even know. People be in the front row shedding tears and stuff. I'd be like, Bel-Ami, I'll be forgetting I'm supposed to be singing. I just step back. I got no problem.
yo, and one of my most favorite shows we did is the one in Marcus Garvey.
Oh,
And
whew.
for a
the
number of
black
reasons.
the blackest day of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
That's a
Oh,
moment in Black
shout
history.
I see you, Lisa. Shouts out to you. But listen, and it's because I got to meet Tiana Paris, and that's, I mean, real talk. I mean, I love the show. I love rocking with you, but she was the real one there. Stay woke, yes, Vic. We
Come
definitely
on. Vic was in there. Let's go, Vic. Let's
yeah,
go.
we did what's the song? Stay woke. What's the name of the song?
Redbone.
Redbone. I couldn't think of the name. Shouts out, Erica's in here too.
Yeah, what up, Erica? What up?
And I'm sure she appreciates the fact that we're talking about Redbone. Anything by Donald Glover is her jam. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, wait, yeah. But for real, like that was, yeah, Marcus Garvey packed out.
Yeah,
I don't even know how that show got booked there, but so to kind of frame it up, so they let us open up. We had, oh man, we might have had like a 10-piece band. I thought we had
it was a
keys,
bunch of us, bro.
background singers. Yeah, oh yeah, just it was great. And then afterwards, Get Out was played. So it's like the sun goes down, then you get out. Yeah, it was just a wonderful
We
night.
had it. Shoot, it was, including you. It was four vocals all together because it was me, you, Ava, um, and Simone.
Yep. Oh yeah, crew hit squad.
Yeah,
Peter on keys,
no, and
Vic on drums.
Jody was there too,
Yep, Jody. Yep. Ooh,
and all
squad.
the cousins. The
Yep.
cousins was there. It
Shout
was
out Cousins the band. Let's go, Cousins the band.
Yo, that was a great, man. That was a great day.
Yeah,
That was a
man.
great day. What up, Cherie? I see you in here, all the way from St. Louis, tuning in. consistency. I love it. Yeah, bro, that was a fun time.
Hey, but we ain't gonna act like we didn't do a Northeast tour though.
Back, back.
Shout out to the Outliers tour.
Outliers tour. The Outliers tour was, oh man, that was so much fun.
That gave me so much confidence. I can't even front, man. I was like, yo, we are out. We just on the road. Like we just out.
That was fun. That was fun. I want to get into that, and I have something that you may is definitely going to bring up those memories. Once we get to, there's a song for that. I don't want to give it away too much, but there's some outlier moment tours, some outlier tour moments in that. But while we got a nice solid audience, yo, I want to give you the opportunity to give your creative public offering, to the people. And you know what I'm saying? We got a performance by my brother, VFerg, on deck. Hope you're ready. Hope you got your stuff right. Get your headphones on. Make sure you got your good sound system popping.
Yeah, and
I've been go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I'm just up here. I'm up here for the danger, man. I'm just trying to fit in, but I'm up here for the danger.
Show them, but that you're not afraid of danger. You laugh in the what did Simba say? I laugh in the face of danger. Something like
Simba.
That.
All right, so we got a little something, man. And kind of to frame it up, man. I've been on this loop station tip, man. So I've been having fun with I don't know, in-house technology, like
okay.
Digital Zooms and stuff, but
it's the way of the future. Good thing you can play with yourself, bro, because you can't play with other people. Pause.
This is lonely, man. You're quarantine, bro. Yep, it's wild time.
Man, I be saying stuff, bro. I don't be thinking about the stuff that I say.
It's all good.
Shouts out to, and I hopefully I heard this right. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But shouts out to Governor Cuomo today for saying that the venues will be back open on the 23rd. February 23rd. We may be back to playing with each other sooner than we thought.
Soon come.
Soon come. Without any further ado, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna turn it over to you, bro. My mic is going off. You got the show. Check the private chat. I'll let you know when it's countdown time. VFerg, y'all. VFerg.
Yeah. Hey, yes, give the people what they need. Only separated by just a little bit, 6 degrees. With my brother Bel-Ami up here with no TV, just a couple screens. Having a good time, freestyle, baby, and I hope it rhymes. And I try to bring it back, but I shout out to my people in the chat, and I come real far. I'm going to sit back, play this guitar. whisper in the crowd, a raindrop in the clouds, a needle in some hay. I thought I found a way to have a date with destiny. A date with destiny. I said 6 degrees. 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 I said 6 degrees. It was a whisper in the crowd. 6 degrees. I said 6 degrees. A raindrop in the clouds. 6 degrees. I said 6 degrees. It was a needle. I said 6 degrees. I said 6 degrees. I thought I found a way. 6 degrees. I said 6 degrees. To have a date with destiny. 6 degrees. Yeah. I said 6 degrees. Six degrees. 6 degrees. I said 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 6 degrees. Thank y'all for rocking with me. A little bit of danger, man. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yo, bruh. You know, I was sitting back here. I was like, 6 degrees. I said 6 degrees. I could just imagine, bro, if we could just be on stage, it just, I miss it. I will never, ever take it for granted again. I guarantee.
Bruh, never. So appreciative.
Yeah, man. Speaking of appreciation, yo, there was this one song that we did, Peace, Love, and Appreciation. Oh, man. Love that song.
Oh, yeah. Man, yo, speaking of that, man, we've had a couple almost like energy blasts with that. Like I was rocking with Cousins the band. Shout out Cousins the band.
Shouts out Cousins.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, like I rock with a power trio, Cousins the band. We be out here. But yeah, so we were doing the Lights Festival. So imagine, man, it was almost like 10,000 people in the middle of a cornfield in Philly. It's the one where you light the lights, you make your intention, and then you raise it up.
About this, yeah.
So it's already like a crew of people that were high vibing already, and then we hit them with that peace, love, and appreciation, and it was like I felt like the temperature raised like 10 degrees.
That
and to have a crowd of people just singing something, just sending positivity out. And then at the end of the show, this lady, she was like, yo, I was way in the back, but I heard your song and I just appreciate you for just dropping that on us. Like, and she sung it back to me. This is like a, I don't know, 50-year-old white lady that, had some balloons with her, you know what I mean? And she was like, yo, I heard it. I saw you. I recognize the shirt you had on. And just to get kind of like that feedback where it's like, that was the goal. Like, all right, we gave you something to leave with and think about.
it always feels good to get that feedback real time, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, man.
It
Six
just
degrees.
yeah, bro. Listen, I really was over here rocking, and I was like, I can't, nobody can hear me, so I had to bust it in the chat right quick. Um, Julie says, episode 6 of 6 Degrees.
Hey, what meta?
Hey, big,
Hey.
we got some woots in here. Listen, I like the woots. Woot. You can't say woot in a mad way. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you say woot, it's just
Woo.
it's always gonna be good. Vic said he was on a djembe in his mind while you were performing.
Hey, let's go. Come on, Vic. We gotta get Vic on stage. Let's go.
Erica says, "Oh, I miss you performing, Vince." I'm when I say stuff, when I read comments, I have to say it like I think the person is saying it.
Uh,
Oh,
I miss Erica.
performing,
Erica.
Vince.
No, she don't be that soft. If we get the money right, be like, y'all running late. Where's
Right,
the I appreciate it holding us down.
bruh. She will cut heads.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I'll be like, fight for me, please. I gotta shake hands and kiss babies.
Cuz. Hey, yo, cuz.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, I miss those moments. Hey, yo, cuz, and then the whole
Hey,
audience.
yo,
Hey, yo,
cuz.
cuz.
Get me hype over here. I'm starting to sweat.
Bro, yo, man, we done rock so much. It's crazy to think. Golly.
I feel
Even
so blessed.
talking about like big stages and all the way down to little stage where nobody shows up, but we just still rocking it because that's what it deserves. Kadre
Yeah.
talking about he was eating, typing, and vibing.
Shout out
That boy
multitask.
multitasking. And Cherie asked a question. The festivals of lanterns, awesome.
Yeah. Yep. And
So
that's spiritual one. Them lanterns go up. I was like, oh, look. Oh.
listen, so far, if you still tuned in, thanks for rocking with us. I just like to remind you on whatever platform you may be viewing this, make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that if you're watching this on YouTube, which hopefully everyone is, because YouTube is the only people that's going to pay us eventually. Facebook ain't where Zuckerberg ain't giving up no cash.
Come on, Zuck.
But if you're watching this on any other platform, it's all good too. Thanks for your support. But if you could go over to YouTube, make sure you subscribe, click that bell icon so you can be notified whenever we have a new video come up. And I also want to take a second to just tell you about a couple things that I got going on. First off is I know some of you have tuned into this podcast, 6 Degrees Podcast, but there's another podcast that I'm a part of, and it's called the Free Agents Podcast. I'm one of the co-hosts there. And we have a very special Valentine's edition this Saturday. It's the V-Day special, baby. Live Saturday, February the 13th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. This is episode 2, and it's called It's All Love. Because you know what? It's all love.
It's all love.
It's all love. Free Agents Podcast each and every Saturday night. Tune in 10 o'clock Eastern time. Same format that we're doing right here. You can catch it here, or you can make sure you follow us on IG at freeagents.pod, I believe. If not, just go to my page. You'll find it. Everything's on there. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. This is my mama, y'all.
Hey, what's happening?
She just popped in here and knows everybody. Hi, son.
Yeah, what's happening?
Erica, everybody enjoying. Love it. Thanks for tuning in, mama. See, look, we make a show that everybody can enjoy. Everybody. Because we're being authentically ourselves. Anyway, yeah. Shouts out to you, mama. Love you. Yo, listen, I wanted to get into this next portion of our show. And maybe we'll have you come back with a song in a little bit. But right now is my favorite portion. And if I can find the banner for that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Amir, you're not doing the best job. It doesn't matter. Here we go. It's called There's a Song for That. And you know what? I'm glad we said that because I need to update the playlist. But the playlist usually gets updated immediately following the show. You can follow this playlist on Spotify. The playlist is titled There's a Song for That, 3 exclamation points at the end. And it is a guest curated playlist. Every guest that I have on here, we're going to show them a series of photographs. And we actually have something special today. I wanted to make it special just for you, brother. And series of pictures. You will then describe the pictures and pick a song, you know, what that moment or what that feeling or whatever you're feeling in that moment, the song that best identifies that. And if you are in the chat, if you're viewing this, jump in the chat if you got a suggestion for it. Kadre actually got a couple songs on the list from a couple episodes.
Yeah.
So, listen, we're open to all input here. It's a family show.
I just want to shout out Brad in the chat.
Brad,
you know Brad Pierce. You know, we grew up together. He was my first bandmate. In middle school. I don't know if this this history, man. I was in a metal band. Like we were heavy. I don't even know we had lyrics. We just had like aggression. You get it all out your system. So shout out to Brad in here. You know what I'm saying? He's saying UFO. You know, we had a
was that the name of the
band? No, we had a group Paranormal Experience as a band, and like, yeah, I don't know if we can talk about that yet. They listening.
Maybe that's where we vibe too, bro. So my first instrument was trumpet, and in middle school, this is like I could sing at this point. Like I was aware that I liked singing and could sing, but trumpet was my main instrument, and I was in a ska band. My first public performance music was in a ska band, and we played it like clubs in Houston.
What?
Like, yeah, we played it like legit clubs where like people had drinks. People had drinks, and we were in middle school, bro.
Yeah, yo, ska. People, I don't even know if people know. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to describe ska. Can you give people like a little?
Like, man, it's a blend. First of all, it's a blend between like funk and rock, I would say. But it's got some it's very, very it's most closely related, I would say, to funk. It's just like in a sense, it could be like no, because some is more upbeat. It's just like it's a different take on funk. That's what I would say ska is. I'm not the best when it comes to describing these. But I played trumpet. We had a full ass horn section. We had a trumpet, sax, and I think we had a trumpet, a sax, and a trombone. I'm gonna find
funk reggae. Yeah, because punk reggae. That's a good description.
Listen, perfect. Thank you so much, Brad. It's punk. That's exactly what it is. It's punk reggae. Julie concurs. Yes.
Brad be knowing. That's a wise man.
And it is so fun. Yes. Sky. So, and the crazy thing is that ska band, out of that band, 2 of us are now still performing professionally. And one is my boy Brad. Is this Brad? Is it Brad?
What? No. You got a bandmate named Brad?
No, Paul. I was thinking Brad because Brad is in the chat right now. You know how names just pop up.
Hey, we had a Paul in the band for a minute. He was a screaming man.
Yeah. My boy Paul. He's a country singer now, and doing it big, man. Doing it really big. So that's so interesting, man. You was in a rock band. I was in a ska band early on.
Metal, man. We was heavy, bro. There's heavy. They allowed us to do mosh pits like school dance, and people just got out all their aggression, our little teen aggression.
Oh man,
you leave a show a better person. Nah, man. I was a black nerd, man. I was weird, bro. Middle school, I was weird, man. I was in all black. I don't even know if we talked about this then. Huh?
Where'd you grow up?
Augusta, Evans, Georgia.
Yeah, bro. Ain't no black nerds out there.
Nah, man. I was coming from Germany, speaking the King's English, coming in like fifth, sixth grade. Nah, man. It was rough, man. I had a hard time communicating with my black peers. I was
Hey,
like, you know what? We're all black and play guitar.
but it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. Listen, make sure you follow. There's a song for that playlist on Spotify. Yo, let's get into the show. Hopefully, I can get this to work this time. Last week we had some troubles. This thing was just being a hater. This was
It's
just
the danger, man. We in it for the danger, bro. They can feel it in the chat.
in
It's
it
fine.
for the danger. We did it all for the danger. The danger. So you can take that stranger and stick it up. Yeah. Anyway.
Shout out to the chat. Appreciate it, man. Weird people. I love them. Trendsetters.
All right, we're gonna get this thing cracking. Here, hold on, let me open these. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. We're gonna cross our fingers right now. Boom. Nothing.
You got to throw Cadre's. I don't know if I make sure I pronounced that correctly, but he's got a comment that's worthy of being thrown up on the Cadre speaking truth in here.
There you go. It's opening the same way it did last week, which I am upset about, but it's okay. We're gonna rock it anyway. And you will see the pictures. Hide sidebar. Oh, I done messed around and got it right, brother. All right, y'all will see this in a second, I promise. But that's why it's fun. We do this here for the danger. Live right now, it's looking crazy. But guess what? The cool thing is I get to edit all of this out on the actual audio podcast. So it's going to be like none of this ever happened. And it was just seamless throughout. All right, here we go. I'm going to share this screen. And the first picture. Bam.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this one. What's happening in this picture?
Man, this is Christmas time jam session. I feel like what would be the soundtrack for this one? This would be like
what's happening in the picture? You said Christmas time jam session? Who's that in the picture with you?
That's Victor in there. Victor Ferguson, Optimal Wellness Community in the building.
If you needed a face, I know a bunch of y'all in the chat. The chat is popping right now. This is Optimal Wellness Community right here. That's him in the picture.
Yeah, that'd be like we jamming, man. That's all Bob Marley vibes. We got drums and guitar like that. That's what that is. That's the roots right there.
We jamming. I like that one. I wanna jam with you.
Exactly. Vic got locks now. You know, Vic. Yeah, I appreciate brother Vic.
Jamming too. Yeah. Brad has a comment for Vic. Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Oh, Cherie says, "I Pray on Christmas" by Harry Connick Jr.
Oh, smooth.
The first Harry Connick song that we've had in here. First Harry Connick.
A Christmas time is here.
Gray says, "A Christmas time is here." I like it. All right, cool. Next photo. I like that one. That was quick. That was easy. Let's go to the next one. Bam.
Man, for me, it's the single. It's on iTunes right now called "I Am." This Vitamin. This that new album about to drop. This that healing music.
It's called "I Am."
The single is "I Am."
Okay.
So I just hear "I Am" and like drums, almost like getting the system prepped up, like the antibodies pumping. You know what I'm saying? This is non-GMO, no pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying? Don't get fooled by the gummies. That's the organic gummies. That ain't the crushed up pigs, whatever.
Tell them about this. Tell them about this vitamin pack that you got here.
Yeah, so Vitamin. So this is the mashup. This is the album that was supposed to have like a tour and all this like fun stuff, but we had various viruses and things started popping up. Shout out to Julie in there. Yes, definitely helped with a lot of the curation of the art display, all that fun stuff. And so Vitamin it was primarily myself and Make One. Shout out to Make One, and also Reggie Makerson, producers on it. We had D1 on it, but the whole premise is about yeah, like music as a vitamin. Like music can actually be a healing tool slash, it can create thought. Like there's songs about motivation, there's songs about depression, there's songs about like again the single I Am is about just humans' ability to be able to declare what you are. You can be I am a producer, even if it's your first time doing it. You just declare it. That's what you are.
Yeah.
And also, I'm a spiritual, God-fearing man. So just acknowledging the power of God and his ability to give us different gifts. So yeah, vitamin. Get that soon.
That's powerful. Yeah, make sure you get that vitamin. And it's gonna be available on all platforms.
Right. So plan on releasing in March, but right now there's 2 singles that are out on it right now that on iTunes, all platforms.
Okay. I Am, and what's the other single that's out?
The other one is NYC Feel Me. So it's
NYC
about,
Feel Me.
yep, about the highs and lows of living in New York as an artist.
Yo, listen, there's so many, bruh. And during a pandemic. Listen.
Man, look.
All right, here we go. Next picture. Yeah, buddy. I had
Whoa.
to dig in the archives for this one.
Freshman year. Man, I hear We Ready, Pastor Troy.
Okay.
DSGB. Yeah. Pastor Troy, man. I hear hypeness.
Pastor Troy.
Man, Morehouse has so many characters. Oh man, right. You already know what
Yo. That's my whole college experience was crunk. The entire experience was crunk.
The gold standard.
What dorm were you in?
I was in Hubert Hall, 4th floor.
Okay, Hubert. I was in Du Bois.
All right. Yeah, we didn't have any beef with you. We had beef with Whitehall, but y'all was cool.
Right across.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was just ignorant stuff, but it was all love.
Zero beef. We had zero like intercampus beef. We had beef with CAU. And I remember one night in particular. You know how they do the freshman step show. And it was like the AUCY freshman step show. And we killed it. We murdered it. I think they disqualified us for some reason though. And so like we were all hyped and upset and mad and just, but we were on Clark's campus and we had to walk all the way back to Du Bois, which is literally the last dorm you get to, freshman dorm, if you're coming from Clark. And we're walking from their gymnasium. So we're walking down, what street is that? I can't think of the name of the streets right now. The street that runs in between the strip.
Not Ashby.
I don't know.
Street.
Lee Street.
Ashby or Lee. Ashby. It used to be Ashby. They got 3 names now.
Whatever the street. Burger King is at the other end.
Yep.
So we're walking down that street. And so we getting towards like the strip. We coming up towards the strip. And like it's a bunch of dudes from Clark who want to fight. Why? Why do they want to fight? We don't understand. So this is like early days of cell phone usage. So it's like, this was back when they had the chirp, you had the Nextel chirp.
You had the chirp?
Yeah, the chirp and the, what's the flip joint?
The sidekick.
The sidekick. Those were the only people who could text quickly back in the day. People who had the sidekick. And bruh, next thing I know, it was like a sea of Morehouse just came all through the strip, bruh. And it was just like, what? And I will never forget that, man, as long as I live. It was just like brotherhood. That was brotherhood. They didn't even know why they were coming, for real. Half of them just wanted some shit to do. And no fights happened. And the cool thing was all the women from Clark stayed outside. The dudes went back in because they were outnumbered, but the ladies stayed.
That's a message. That's a word. That's a word.
Somewhere hidden in there is a word. I don't know if I gave it as a word, but somewhere in there is a word, I guarantee. Anyway, Yo, we ready. I love that. I love that choice.
And if you look in the back, people got canes and stuff. Like everybody thought they were in some kind of Greek organization. And
Every freshman thinks they have pledged because that whole shoot. If you make it through fucking freshman, bro, you feel like you got pledged.
You pledged. Freshman year was a pledge. The whole thing was a haze.
It was, yeah.
Registration.
Right. The registrar's office is a haze. Cool. All right, here's the next photo. Bam.
Yeah. In there. Oh man, I just hear chocolate chip funk, man. I just hear what we jammed on tour.
Chocolate chip funk.
Oh, good times. Outlier. Woo, I'm about to shed a tear, man. You better have me emotional right here.
All right, so let me stop sharing this one. And so I shouldn't have shown that picture because I wanted to, that's what I remember. I shouldn't have put that picture in there. Oh, hold on. We have a couple other song entries here. I don't remember which picture it was for, but Kadre says the gold standard by Prince. Listen, Kadre's always gonna have a Prince song. Just that's what it is. Always. And then I think this one is for the Morehouse picture. Posse's on Broadway.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah. So I wanted to offer these as the very first times we've had videos in that there's a song for that because I mean we just got it because we just been in community for so long. So here is another. Yeah, bruh.
Yeah. Man, I don't have any song for that. I don't even know. That was flashbacks and memories. Showmanship on the video. I didn't even know you could do that. There we go.
That was yeah, man. That was what year was that? That was 2016. Yeah. Was it 2016?
My memory don't work like that.
20 I think it was 2016. Yeah, man. Fun times. Erica says that was fun times.
Thank you, boss lady.
Yes. She definitely hooked that one up for us. That was just a good couple weeks, man, or week. I don't know how long it was. It was just a good time. It was a good time.
Good time.
2016. Erica says that was 2016. Cherie, Erica says that's 2016. Yeah, man. Good times. If you got a song for that, drop it in the chat and we'll add it to the playlist. And the last one, you probably won't even remember this, but I think it's cool that you won't remember it. Here we go. It's another video.
Oh, Bel-Ami, please. Oh, it's so nice to meet my brother. It's so Bel-Ami, it's so nice to meet you, Bel-Ami. Thank you, Bel-Ami. Thank you. I know she with somebody, but thank you, Bel-Ami. Can I please selfie? Can I? Yes. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Bel-Ami.
Let me get over your shoulder.
Bel-Ami. Thank you.
Yo, do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was fun, man.
Somebody's like, more aggressive. Talk to him.
I was shooting the video, just so y'all know, if you couldn't tell, and I know the video is might have been a bit choppy, but so I was shooting a video for my song Queen, which, you know what, now that I'm talking about it, I realized I haven't put the video out. The video's coming out. The video will be out ASAP, I promise. Maybe even before next week. We'll see. But and that was one of the moments, bro, where it was just like, and this is what I appreciate about our relationship. It's just like, yo, when there's a call, it's like we show up. You know what I'm saying? We show up for one another. And it's a beautiful thing to have somebody like that in my life. So I appreciate you for that. And it was literally, I was just like, yo, I'm in Harlem. I was like, yo, Ferg, man, what you doing, bro? I said, you around? He was like, yeah, I'm around. Cool. I said, yo, I need you to come help me shoot this. And you showed up.
With it. I got you, bro.
Showed up, held the camera, finished the shoot. Like it wasn't even like, oh, I'm just come out and shoot right quick. You went with us on the train, scout locations, and just finished the shoot. So, yo, I appreciate that. And Kadre, yes, Kadre says, that looks like the night Bel-Ami co-headlined and sold out the Apollo. No, that wasn't, but that was we were really like at the Apollo. We were walking on the same stride of 125th as Apollo. And if you saw the entire shot, it pans around to the Apollo.
Yeah, and shout out to Apollo. Don't act like you ain't smashed at the Apollo. I mean, come on, man. You got credits, bro. Credits receipts.
Shot that video in 2016, and 3 years later in 2019, actually like 2.5 years later, in 2019, I was headlining at the Apollo. Incredible moment, man. Thank you for providing these moments. Anyway, that's the end of There's a Song for That. Like I said, make sure you follow the There's a Song for That playlist on Spotify, and make sure you go and I'm gonna update it, I promise. There's a Song for That playlist on Spotify. Make sure you follow that, add to it. And Erica, I see what you sent me. And Erica, I promise I'm gonna put that one up. She just sent me a text. She's got VIP status. So yeah, this last picture you're gonna see, it's not gonna be right now. I'm gonna get that together.
Oh, she slid one over.
She slid one. She slid one over, bro. It's a good one too. It's a really good one. I'm saving that right now. And so when you come back from your performance, I will try my best to just get a little laugh out of you. I hope that's okay.
I'm nervous. I got a performance now. Look at this danger. I wasn't expecting two. This is good for my energy.
Were you up? Oh, I didn't know. You want to do another one?
I'm down. I got you.
Okay, cool.
Just experiment with something. Here we go.
Cool. Turn it back over to VFerg, y'all.
building. Go a little wide in there. It's time to let the beat build. It's time to let it go. It's time to let the beat build in the land of snow. It's time to let the beat build. It's time to let it go. It's time to let the beat build in the land of snow. Hey, have a little fun. The 6 degrees, freestyle a little bit. The danger is what I need. Appreciate my people in the comments that are still riding with me. 1021, promise having fun. Yes, just a session. And yeah, looking real far. I'm just a black man on the guitar. Hey. In the land of snow. Come on, everybody, let that black man go. Let him go free. It's so easy when I'm here with my people. Everybody's out here, yes, tall like the steeple. Here's the sequel. So round 2. Got you up as you're confused. Either way, just a little bit. MC Hammer too legit. Not quitting to have a little fun, baby, flow. And now I turn the lights up, baby, watch them glow. I got the clouds in the back. I got guitars on the tag. I got the shirt with no tag. I got Muhammad in the black mask, yeah, bag. Grab it, wanna have it either way. Wanna make the magic happen, flapping and snapping. I don't really like rapping, but I do it on occasion. Either way, make your face crunch up like a raisin, blazing like hot desert or dessert, hot on the kettle. Mastermind, cut them up like Geppetto. Appreciate y'all. Effects, thank you, good people.
My brother said, cut him up like pedo. That's probably the first Pinocchio reference. No, was that Pinocchio?
That's Pinocchio. Carving up Pinocchio.
Yeah. That's the first Pinocchio reference I've heard in like ever in a song.
Freestyle, man. It came to me. I was like, I think I can get away with it. It's a podcast. I can get away.
Yeah, bro. You can get away with a lot. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with a lot over here. Last photo I wanted to show you that Erica slid in.
I'm nervous.
Don't be. Nothing to be nervous about. This one right here. Hold on. Give it a second. There we go. Bam.
Yeah.
Yo, this was so much fun, man.
I keep my baby high.
You keep your baby, you carry it high. See, I was low. Like I was about to pop, apparently. You was still early on. You was in your second trimester. I was in my third trimester. Derek looked like he's midway through.
Derek's confident. He's more confident. My smile is nervous. We look nervous. Derek is confident.
We do. Clearly, we have never dealt with this. He's like, just bring it on. But this was at Erica's baby shower. For Avery, dang man, that was now what 4 years ago? It seems like.
Whew. I don't do time.
Golly, bruh. That is nuts, man. Time surely flies. It flies. So if you did not notice, and some of you did, and I see we got my brother back here, my brother Kadre, we're gonna get to you in just a second. But I've added a link in the stream. If you want to pop in the show and holler at myself or Vince, ask us a question, whatever, feel free to click that link and you'll pop backstage to the VIP section. It gets wild back here. Not really, but whatever. And you can speak to Vince or myself face to face. Just one rule I have: just make sure you don't get us banned. That's it. I welcome everything. Just don't get the show banned. That's all. Without further ado, my brother Kadre, I'm sure wants to talk to you. Kadre, you got your sound straight? He said, hold on. See, this is why I got to ask people backstage. You ain't going to come on my show messing my show up. Not when I got the one and only VFerg on here.
You got tips and tricks in here, man. I like this. You got to bring guests on. Yo, this is...
Yeah, man.
I see you, bro. I see you.
Cherie was talking about your freestyle. She said, not like a raisin. Yes, you popped in a raisin reference in there.
Screw the face up.
Kadre's ready. Here we go. My brother Kadre wants to holler at you right quick, Vince. So I'm gonna turn it over.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, Bel-Ami? What's up, VFerg? How you doing?
What's good, brother?
Yes, sir. So I'm enjoying the show. Like I said, earlier, I was eating, vibing, and typing at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. So yeah, I was in the middle of typing when you put me on, like with that last video of all y'all pregnant. I don't have a song for that, but I remember the Cosby Show episode where Cliff dreamed of him, Theo, Elvin, and Martin pregnant.
I remember that.
Yes. So yeah, that was the episode after he ate that sandwich.
Yeah.
He dreamed that he had a hoagie.
Yeah, I remember that. A big one too.
Yes. Oh yeah. So definitely, man. I'm loving the guitar work.
Appreciate it, sir. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. So yeah, Bel-Ami.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that Queen video.
Hey, man, in due time. I can't wait to see it either. It should have been out a long time ago.
Let it be free. Let it be free.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but you know what?
That's my homie Seneca, who came through and played the leading lady in that video. It was a fun night, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, you know what the advantage that us indie artists have is that we could put a song out in 2015 and it'll still be working right around 2021 and 2026, and people be like, that's a new song.
Yep. So no label to ask for permission. You do what we want.
Fact.
Yes, sir. Exactly. So yeah, so what other projects do you have coming up at VFerg? I did see the artwork for the for the album and everything. That was what I was talking about with the gold standard, by the way.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was a line in the gold standard that Prince sang. He said music is like a spiritual healing of the body and the soul and mind. So yeah, and vitamins, vitamins is provide physical healing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right. I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, throw it on the playlist. Throw that on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So other projects. So real soon, probably even next month, I'm working with an artist called Neighbor Coco.
Okay.
So she's from Barcelona.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
But she's got a cool sound. Like she was up here visiting one of my homegirls, and she was like, yo, meet this girl. She sings. Yeah. So myself and some of my creative partners, we just shot the video, produced a song, and have it out. So shout out to Larry Schuler, #Cisse. So shot the video. So it's a complete package in itself. So
awesome.
So we'll be releasing that, but just kind of like feel good vibes. It's one of those. It's tricky times. It's not meant to be super deep. It's just like but it's coming out soon. So that's coming. And also yeah, the next thing would be Cousins the Band. So Cousins the Band, we have a song called Time Isn't Real. So where we have people, question the construct of time. And,
okay.
Right? So it's one of those things.
Yeah.
So especially as the creatives, you know what it looks like. You might be in a jam session 2 hours and you feel like it's 30 minutes. And so like just questioning the some laws, but doing it in a musical form.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah. So like me, like if it's late at night and I'm supposed to be up doing something early the next morning, I can't be gigging and listening to like some up tempo music because like I won't be able to sleep. I have all that adrenaline and everything. It's like, man, like it's just too good.
Yeah, and
but that's
time really happened.
It's great. So yeah, definitely, man, definitely. So yeah, like man, so yeah, I just continue success to continue success to both of y'all. So yeah, definitely, I'll be on the lookout for that.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Got it.
Absolutely. And listen, when I tell people this all the time about Kadre, he's definitely gonna support, bro. He will buy your album and text you the receipt.
Yeah.
So it's important, man. So we as creators, we need to support each other. Kadre, man, thank you, brother.
Yes,
and
sir.
we're gonna send you away. Brother. We're gonna wrap it up.
Peace, man. I got one more thing because somebody's gonna fight me if I don't mention this thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So also coming out. So I do writing, man. I like writing, like storytelling and jokes and keeping it light. So I have a book coming out called Thoughts of a Random Nature. So it's a series of little mini tales that happened to me in New York. I'm one of these people like, just like if it's that one subway car that something's gonna pop off in, like I'm in that subway car. Or like it's adventurous, it's funny, and things happen. But I've got a little thing like a coffee book of different tales and adventures. But just clever writing, meant to keep it brief, like quick reads, but good dive adventures. So that'll be for the next like 2-3 months. So I'm finishing up some artwork stuff.
Okay.
But feeling good about that. Like you just got to live in the world. So think of also stories associated with songs. So you just throw a QR code in there and then like boop, jump you to the song that's associated with a particular adventure. That's
dope. I've never seen that in a book.
Yeah. So but just bring them back. Yeah. What is storytelling? Like I like the 360 of storytelling.
That's dope, man. I like that idea a lot. I've never seen that. That's going to be really cool. Make sure you get that Thoughts of a Random Nature. Also, make sure you follow my brother right here on all platforms at VFerg.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. And be on the lookout for that vitamin. You know what I'm saying? You got to take your vitamins. Got to take your vitamins. Also, we appreciate everybody for rocking with us so far. Make sure you follow at 6D Podcast on all your social media platforms. If you would like to give or donate, you can do so via Venmo or CashApp that you see going across the bottom of it's going this way. I always forget which way it's going. It's going that way. You can give during Venmo or via CashApp. The addresses are there below. Also, make sure you follow There's a Song for That playlist on Spotify. Guest curated. The songs we added tonight: We Jammin' by Bob Marley, I Am, We Ready by Pastor Troy, Chocolate Chip Funk. Thank you, my brother Vince. VFerg. I keep saying Vince, VFerg. Listen, I know
I'm not one of these identity people, man. Yeah, I'm 10 people.
Dig it, bro. We're all so many people. People be on here, Amir, all the time. I'm like, listen, that's who I am. You can say my name. It's no biggie. That's my name. That's what my mama named me. Any last parting thoughts you would like to leave with the people, man, before we peace out?
So first thing, like appreciate you for this platform, man. And like it's just long form storytelling. Like what is it to not just have a 5-minute Instagram live conversation? So I appreciate the long form. And shout out to your purple light in the background. Like you definitely got hooked up in there. Shout out. And
with the purple.
you in there. Showmanship. And but final thoughts, I would say just please look out and support these artists in whatever way you can, like whether it be direct cash or like supporting their platforms, sharing music, because we live in a different age now. So it's like please support these artists that things have changed, and now as we recreate, be a thought partner. Like if you have a resource or something that might help somebody, like now is the time to not let any resources just sit. So I'm gonna leave you out with that. And peace and blessings.
Thank you, my brother. One more time. This is where we need the applause again, right? Yeah, the clapping right here. My brother VFerg. Cherie, I see you. How do you find the playlist on Spotify? I should just be able to look it up. There's a song for that. If not, I'll just send it to you. I'll just text it to you. I'll text it. Anyway, yo, I just want to thank you once again. This can't happen without you, without your inspiration, without your energy. My life ain't the same without your energy. So I appreciate you for being that brother to me. And thanks for joining me on this podcast, bro. I'm gonna send you away.
Peace.
And,
love you, bro.
Love you back, man. Listen, thanks for sticking around with me that long. If you did, I'd just like to remind you, please make sure you go follow, like, and subscribe on all your social media platforms. If you're watching this, or if you haven't watched this on YouTube, make sure you go to YouTube and watch it. That's where I really want people to be. I'm trying to get this YouTube thing popping. I'm taking my talents to YouTube. Like LeBron, he left Cleveland, went to Miami. I'm taking my talents from IG to YouTube's. So make sure you follow me over there. And yeah, 6 Degrees podcast each and every Wednesday night. Thank you for tuning in to 6 Degrees, where instead of separation, we explore the ties that bind in an effort to highlight those things that keep us all connected. Next week's host, my brother Tane. Listen, incredible producer, just multi-instrumentalist. We've done some music together. I can't wait for you guys to get to learn more about him. Tune in next week, 6 Degrees podcast. Also, a reminder, this Saturday, if you don't have plans, or even if you do have plans and you're willing to change it to check out the Free Agents podcast live this Saturday, Valentine's Day special. It's all love, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And we might have a pre-party or after party. I'll let you know. Just follow us on social media. We'll get all that information to you. Once again, thank you all for being here. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Oh, I should have turned the music up before I did this, and then it's something I wanted to do. It's something I meant to do. Damn it, I forgot. Doesn't matter. Peace, y'all.